Hello compilers, this is Ben and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reassembling the keyboard that I dropped by accident. I'm going to try and attempt to do this by memory. It's actually pretty simple. So let's see. Let's make sure that it actually powers on. So I got power here. Okay, good. And there we go. Nice. So power's still going. That's good. So I think that's okay for now. We'll go ahead and actually assemble it. Just a little deep dive on this. It's got this polycarbonate plate with the pour-on foam in between the board. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah. In between the board, actual circuit board, and the plate. Kind of dampens a lot with the vibrations. This is kind of sticking out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of all just sandwiched together. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that looks good. And then yeah, it's got this add-on board. Oh, there we go. For the number pad. I like using a number pad. I know a lot of people don't, but I personally like it. It came as a kit, as all one piece. So here we have the bottom, and it's just three of these large, like super skinny plates. This is like the back part here, the back of the boards here. And then I kind of connected them. These are Lego here, Lego flats. And then we got some more foam to kind of dampen the noise. But yeah, this is kind of like the backbone of the board. Okay, so the way it works is it has these little protrusions that sit on top of these little pieces here with the foam. And again, that just dampens more vibration. That's what that's for. Okay, so if I recall, okay, so yeah, so here you can see that's where the slot, that's a slot for the actual board there. So I'm wondering if, because it's just on top and bottom, so I'm wondering if I can just, so it just goes on like this, like that. And here's the other piece of the front. Actually, just get this all together. That goes like that. I'm kind of curious if I can just slot the board. So this is the whole front of the board. If I can just slot that into here. Oh, it's kind of tricky. Because that's not, okay. So I'll do it the more. So, oh, whoops, I need that. So that goes there. Tricky part of taking this apart is that I want to remember where everything went. Okay, so I'm just going to line it up like so. Okay. Oh. Okay, hopefully you can see all that. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, those were connected by this piece. This isn't official Lego, at least these base pieces. The add-ons that I did like put on afterwards are official Lego. So that's like kind of like what you see here. The kit, it's Lego compatible bricks. There was some damage, but it was to this extra, oh shoot, this extra brick that I added, kind of cracked with the fall there. But I think I'm gonna skip all that for now. I had added, and I'll be able to show you once it's all together, but I had added like an extra kind of platform or protrusion to get the angle of the board up a little bit. The original kit has the board at an angle that I don't love, so that was my thought process behind that. Okay, so I got all these out. So now I'm gonna scooch this over. Okay. So I'm gonna get, oh, I'm just gonna put this here. Okay, there we go. And so this just sits like just like that, right? I think that's right. Oh, here we go. I can't lose this. This is another piece that I need. Okay, I'll put that over here. Okay, all right. So, okay, so that's all together. That's good. And yeah, these just kind of sit there like that. And yeah, so I can put this back. And so putting these back just kind of wedge the plate to the case. So it's we're literally just encasing this board in Lego. And then, okay, so there's that. Okay. All right, so now the side pieces, or maybe I should do the back first. Let's take a look at that. Is this even right? Oh, it's not. It's not right. I need to move it over more. Okay, let me undo this really quick. Okay, so maybe slide it over more, because here on the sides, it's like only enough room for like a one by a one, you know, 1 unit width there. Okay, so then I guess it lines up because these things line up too with the pieces. So, okay, I think this is right. So this back. Yeah, so this kit's from KVD Craft, not sponsored, but I do really enjoy it. I also got this little macro pad from them too. I use that. Okay. Yeah, that goes there, and this goes there. Okay, great. Okay, so now let's get the sides. This is the back. Where these gaskets are. This is part of the add-on. Um, it's the back, I think. So the add-on. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I think this is also part of it. So yeah, it just slots like that. I think I'll maybe want to do the back first. That's part of the add-on too. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get this back to basics, get it all put together again. The little Lego guy lost his little visor on his helmet. There we go. Okay. So this is also part of the back. So yeah, as you can see, I don't remember that being there. But anyways, it's actually two separate boards. Like this could be its own standalone number pad that I could use just for that. But I like using it all together. But if I didn't, then, obviously that's why there's two USB ports. Okay. So, like, I'm pretty sure this is the left side, right? So I think that's the left side. I think this is the right side. So I'll put those there. And yeah, let's fix the back of this. Okay. So, oh, I see. This is because of the USB port. Got it. Whoa. Almost lost that. Okay. So, remove this for now. And yeah, it was like mostly white. These like, actual Lego like colored ones, those are the Lego I added to it. But everything, like all the kit came with were these white Lego compatible pieces. Oh yeah, this looks important. Yeah. So where would this? Oh, did I? I think I covered. I think I actually covered this port on this side, and I would normally use this, like you saw. So I think this just goes here. Okay, and then what else? Does this go? Where does this go? Or maybe it's just like this. No, because there has to be a thing there. Right, and then this gasket I think goes here. What am I missing? This piece? So there needs to be an opening for this USB port. I'm trying to remember what that looked like. Um, The way this keyboard has like an add-on feature where you can actually like connect a wrist rest that's also made of Lego or bricks, I should say. That's what these are for. Decided I actually bought those and I didn't really like them, so I'm not using them. But yeah, I think we're mostly okay on this. I'll probably tinker with it some more, but I think we're at a good spot right here for now. And I said I wanted to cover this up, but I ended up not. But maybe I'll revisit that. But let's see. I want to do a test to make sure all the keys work. Okay. So we got to plug it in. And yeah, it just lights up this side just because, it's two separate boards, so they have to talk to each other first. And let's see if I can get a response here. There we go. So 1, 2, this is escape. Hopefully you can see that okay. Oh yeah, I do actually have this as Dvorak, so the letters and some of the numbers aren't going to match up to what you see on screen. But as long as I get a response, I think I'm okay. Function, control. I don't know if this is actually mapped to control. I don't remember. Oh, no, actually. I want a different. Okay, I think I'm back now. Okay. There's different layers, so I kind of freaked out for a second. One thing I don't like that much about this board is this right shift is so small. There we go. L, HT. There we go. L is this one here. There we go. That works. Awesome. I think we're good. I think we did our thing. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.